Good morning, students. In the previous class, we have discussed about heterotrophic nutrition, that is holozoic nutrition for holozoic nutrition in amoeba. Now, in this class, we are going to discuss about the holozoic nutrition in human beings. So, let us see holozoic nutrition in human beings. Holozoic nutrition in humans. First of all, you have to definition again. Holozoic nutrition. The mode of nutrition in which the complex organic food is ingested by the living item. It is then absorbed and assimilated. It is called holozoic nutrition. So, in this process, the complex food is taken inside the body of living item. Then it is broken down into simple soluble compound. It is absorbed and then it is utilized to obtain energy. Okay. So in case of human beings, the holozoic nutrition done by a special organ system that is known as the human digestive system. Okay. And human digestive system consists of the two parts, that is alimentary canal and digestive glands, or you can say the associated gland. So first of all, you have to know the various components or parts of human digestive system. Then we will draw the human digestive system. So let us see the various components of human digestive system. Various components of human digestive system. Okay, so human digestive system consists of human digestive system. Human digestive system. Digestive system consists of following two major parts. These parts represented by the first part is called the alimentary canal. Alimentary canal. And second part is called the digestive glands. Digestive glands. Alimentary canal, it is the tube-like structure that extends from mouth and ends with the anus. Okay, and the various parts of alimentary canal are, okay, the first part is called mouth. Okay, second part is called buccal cavity. Buccal cavity, and then pharynx. Okay, and then esophagus, that is also known as the food pipe. Esophagus, and then stomach. Okay, and then small intestine, and the last one, the large intestine. Okay, this small intestine further classified into three parts, represented by duodenum, middle part is called jejunum, and the last part of the small intestine is called ileum. Like that, large intestine also classified into three parts. The first part is called cecum, colon, and the last part is called rectum. Okay, and after large intestine, the last part is called anus. So this is the various parts of the alimentary canal, and there are total 5 glands associated with the alimentary canal that help in the breakdown of the complex food into the simple compound and complete the process of digestion. And these glands are, the first is called salivary gland that secretes saliva which helps in the digestion of food, and this saliva contains an enzyme known as salivary amylase or aline. Okay, we will discuss later. Second is called the liver. Third is pancreas. Okay, fourth is gastric gland. And the last one is intestinal gland. How many total glands associated with the digestion of food, so total will be 5. The first one is the salivary gland, second one liver, third one pancreas, fourth one gastric gland, and the fifth one intestinal gland. What is the position of salivary gland? It is present inside the mouth, or you can say inside the buccal cavity of the human body. Okay, liver and pancreas present at the junction of small intestine and the stomach. Okay, gastric gland present in the wall of stomach, and intestinal gland present in the wall of small intestine. So first of all, you have to know the location of these glands clearly. Okay, so first of all, you can say the human digestive system consists of the two components. The first component is called alimentary canal, and second component is called gastric glands. So what is alimentary canal? A tube-like structure, you can say a cylindrical structures that extends from mouth and ends with the anus. It's called alimentary canal. Alimentary canal, the first part is the mouth. After mouth, buccal cavity, also known as oral cavity, then pharynx, then esophagus, or also known as food pipe, then is stomach, then small intestine. Small intestine having three parts represented by duodenum, jejunum, and ileum, and the large intestine having three parts represented by cecum, colon, and rectum, and finally the last part is called anus. Okay, gastric glands total 5. Okay, the first one is salivary gland present here inside the buccal cavity or oral cavity. This gland secretes a fluid called saliva, and this saliva contains a digestive enzyme known as styrene or salivary amylase. Okay, second one, liver and pancreas. Liver secretes bile. Okay, a fluid called bile. Pancreas secretes pancreatic juice. Gastric gland secretes gastric juice present here in the wall of stomach. Intestinal gland secretes intestinal juice that is present in the wall of small intestine. So this is the various parts of human digestive system. Now let us see how you will draw the human digestive system. Okay, how you will draw the human digestive system. To see carefully how you will draw the various components of human digestive system. Okay, see on the board carefully how you will draw the human digestive system. Okay, how you will draw the human digestive system. First of all, you will make the upper part. Okay, first of all, you will make the boundary of the human digestive system. Okay, from here also let us see how you will draw the human digestive system. Okay, how you will draw the human digestive system. So first of all, you will draw the outline diagram like this on the board. Okay, and something you will correct from top side at the head region. You will make like this. Okay, so this is the outline diagram. Then you will make it clearly. You will move down like this. Okay, then This is the food pipe. Okay, then we will make the stomach. Okay, after stomach, again we will make the tube-like structure, move down, and then we will make the coiled structure, that is the small intestine. Okay, like this we make. This is the small intestine. Okay, it is the longest part of human digestive system, small intestine. Then, okay, we will start to draw the large intestine. Okay, draw the large intestine like this, and finally we will move down again to make the last part of large intestine like this, and this is the nurse. Okay, so first of all we have to draw the outline diagram. First of all we will make the head and then outline diagram, then you can easily label. Now you will attach the various digestive glands. So first digestive gland you know well present inside the mouth, that is salivary gland. This salivary gland secretes a fluid called saliva, and this saliva contains a fluid that is known as an enzyme known as the salivary amylase. This salivary amylase helps in the digestion of food. Okay. Now let us see some associated glands. Okay. So here what attach? You will attach the pancreas. Pancreas opens here. Okay, this is the pancreas, that is the gastric gland, and here there is liver. This liver opens into the pancreas, and finally both pancreas and liver opens into the small intestine with the help of hepatopancreatic duct. So this is the pancreas. Okay, the duct of the pancreas is called pancreatic duct, and the duct of the liver is called the bile duct. And the liver stores in a sac-like structure known as the gallbladder. So this is all about the human digestive system. How you will draw the structure? You will first draw the outline diagram, then you will combine. And there are total 5 digestive glands. The first one is salivary gland. This is the liver. This is the pancreas. And gastric gland present here in the wall of stomach. Gastric gland present in the wall of stomach that secretes the gastric juice. Here gastric gland present, and here intestinal gland present here in the wall of small intestine. Intestinal gland present. Okay, now you have to label now. This is the mouth, correct? This is the mouth, and this is what? This is the buccal cavity, also known as the oral cavity, and this is the salivary gland. Salivary gland. Okay, and this is food pipe, also figure. Food pipe, also known as esophagus. This is the stomach. Okay, this is the stomach, and this is the liver. Liver secretes bile, and this is pancreas. Leaf-like structure that secretes the pancreatic juice. Okay, and this is the small intestine. This highly coiled structure is the small intestine. Small intestine having 3 parts separated by duodenum, jejunum and ileum. The first part is called duodenum, middle part is called jejunum, and the last part is called ileum. So there are 3 parts, and ileum part of the small intestine that connect with the stomach is known as the duodenum. Middle part is the ileum, and middle part is the jejunum, and last part is ileum. Okay. And it is about, small intestine about 6.5 meter long in humans. Okay, and after small intestine, this small intestine opens into the large intestine. Large intestine having three parts. This is the large intestine. Large intestine having three parts, that is cecum, colon and rectum. At the surface of cecum, it has a special structure known as the appendix. This appendix helps in the digestion of cellulose. It is vestigial in case of English. Vestigial means non-functional. It is called appendix. Appendix is non-functional in humans, but it is functional in case of animals. It helps in the digestion of cellulose. So this is all about the human digestive system. So how many parts of the human digestive system? There are two parts, that is the alimentary canal and the digestive glands. So you have to prepare well. In the next class we will discuss about the digestion of food. Thank you.